We're destined to be a great pair.
Nothing's better than a hayride underneath the sun. Woo!
850 here, Big 550 KTRS. That is the music from the Muny's Young Frankenstein, the first time ever premiering at the Muny. Runs through July 19th. Shame on you if you haven't been to the Muny yet, and if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'd like to welcome to the airwaves, the Big 550 airwaves, Emma Gassett. Emma, welcome Big 550 KTRS.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Is it true that you were a Muny kid?
It's very true.
It is accurate. What was your first performance on the Muny stage?
My first performance was a production of Annie, and I was 10 in 2004.
Holy mackerel. I remember going to the Muny in 2004.
So do I.
All right, you have now grown. Where'd you go to high school?
Coriezo Academy.
All right, and you just finished college, is that right?
Yes, I just graduated.
From?
Oklahoma City University.
In Oklahoma City?
Yes.
Okay, good. See how
How'd you
smart I am?
guess?
See, I'm pretty good like that.
Past you, McGraw.
All right, good. And now, so on your way from Oklahoma to New York, you stopped off and did a couple of gigs at the Muny.
Correct, yes. So I was in The Wizard of Oz, which opened the season.
Sure.
And then now I'm doing Young Frankenstein, and I'll be off to New York in September.
And what were you in The Wizard of Oz?
I was the dance captain of the show, and I was one of the apple trees, and then other ensemble roles.
Aha, the apple tree, the mean old apple tree.
Right.
Yes, okay. And what are you in Young Frankenstein?
I'm just part of the ensemble, so
Not just. Hey, every role's a big role.
that's so true. And we have so many roles in this show. It's so fun. Within the first 20 minutes of the show, we're 3 different characters. We have like a 60-minute quick change, and then like a 60-second quick change, and then a 90-second quick change into something else.
So this has been the theme this year at the Muny. It seems like these quick changes are happening faster and faster backstage.
Right. I think each show is trying to compete with itself for who can get the quickest change in.
Yeah.
Do you have people helping you
Yes.
with that? Okay.
Oh, yes. Our wardrobe department and our hair department, they're fantastic.
So, I mean, take us backstage during a change of clothing. I mean, are they holding the coat open for you and your pants and you're jumping into it, or the dress? I mean, how does that work?
Sure. So each second is timed down to a T. Like, you know exactly where you're going to go backstage and, like, who's dressing you. And they'll usually have, like, your skirt rigged so that you just slide it up. Your wigs will be pinned so that the hair department can just take them out really quickly. It's called, like, quick rigging.
Right.
And so while someone's working on your head, then someone else is behind you trying to put on your costume.
And the microphone is stuck to your head somewhere?
Yes. So it's either... at the top of your head, or I like to wear mine by my cheek.
Right.
So it's as much as part, the wardrobe change is as much a part, I would think, of the rehearsal as the show, right?
Oh, 100%. And that has to be choreographed just as much as the stuff on stages.
All right. So we have got Emma Gassett, a Muny kid who has now grown up to be a star of stage and screen. Who is... let me make sure I get this right. I want to ask you, this is a very important question here. Who is Gina Gassett?
That would be my mother / agent, manager.
Who is busting buttons all over social media and so proud of you.
Of course.
Yes. Tell us about Young Frankenstein, the show. Give us the hook.
Sure. Okay, so, it pays an homage to the Mel Brooks film from 1974. And it's basically, a spoof and comedy on, like, these old horror films. It's very, very funny. We do it in such a tasteful way. Lots of technical cues and amazing technical elements that are new this summer.
And since it's Mel Brooks, it's a laugh ride a minute.
Exactly. It's this wacky, crazy, deranged world, and it's so much fun.
Yeah. What's it like being on the Muny stage now
As an adult,
growing up, knowing it, experiencing it as a kid, but now you're part of the cast. You're really part of the cast. Right. What is that like?
It's an amazing transition, because I think as a kid, I just took for granted what the Muny was and what we had in St. Louis. It's such a gem. And now to be on the other side of it, and like to see that the opportunities that these kids get to do by working with professionals in the industry, it's amazing. I remember my first time being a professional, and I went out there and saw 11,000 faces staring at me, I started tearing up. You know,
Yeah.
it's unreal. And now to look back as a kid, I wish I would have realized that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. It's impossible to
Right.
as a 10-year-old truly grasp what it is you're doing.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
not only seeing your family out there, but you were even talking about this during a break. You know, some of your old acting teachers or theater teachers who are in the audience seeing you now.
Right. So, you know, it's been 10 years, and now they get to come and
Yeah.
see how much I've grown.
The pride of Koryezu, the pride of Oklahoma
Yes.
City, Oklahoma City University,
Yes.
Oklahoma City University in Oklahoma City,
Muny
Oklahoma.
kid taking it big.
We will certainly not hold that against her that she went to Oklahoma, but that's a whole other story. Emma Gassett, part of the Young Frankenstein crew. What's it like to work with that egomaniacal director, Mike Isaacson?
Oh, no, Mike is fantastic. What's so great about Mike is he's so personable.
Yes.
And just the other day, he was like, "How you doing, sunshine?"
Are you tripping over all the Tonys over there?
Right? He's so talented, but so down to earth.
Emma Gassett, hey, best of luck now when you win your own Tony on stage. Are you going to blow us off, or are you going to come back on the show and
Oh
talk
my
to us?
gosh, no! I would never ever forget the people here.
Don't
in St.
forget
Louis.
about
I got
Never.
Gina Gassett right here on Twitter, so I know how to find your agent. So.
Hi,
Thank
Mom.
goodness, that's right.
Yes.
Hi, Mom, love you.
There you go. Emma Gassett, Young Frankenstein, part of the crew, runs through July 19th. They're great. Go to muny.org. You can go right to the box office the day of the event. You can get tickets. You can swap tickets. Young Frankenstein this week, and then Mamma Mia next week. Are you done at the Muny after this, or you got more?
I'm finished, but my little sister is in Mamma Mia.
Aha. What is she doing?
She's in the teen ensemble.
Aha.
Fantastic.
Yes.
It's a family affair.
Yes.
Yes.
Emma Gassett, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
8:57. Big